Home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Kentucky Wildcats. And the Bruins will put it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kentucky's offense will come out first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big too.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go for and out, but they'll try to convert here. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Unloads quickly. Oh, he got loose. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Dropping back, it's Barrett. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hand off from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bruins in the hurry-up.
That's a nice-looking run. That reminds me of Jonathan Franklin, Maurice Jones-Drew, Zach Charbonnet. In recent years, they've had a lot of ability at the running back position. How about this name, though? Little-known fact. The great Jackie Robinson also played running back for UCLA, and you know he's smiling down from heaven watching that last carry.
Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. Creates a little room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. He's got it and still on his feet. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Barrett. He's got it down the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now the play fake. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets it out fast. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. They boot it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Flores. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to pass on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
So now it's second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The give on the option. Oh, what a move. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pitch. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up, and here we go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They go to the ground. Turning it on. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. Kentucky going quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the catch. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Quick tempo here for the offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Barrett. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Fires to the big fella. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's the pressure. Throwing right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll set up to throw. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to return it. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking to pass, it's Barrett. Working that left side now. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smart.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
3rd down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man, it's Flores. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Bruins will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Barrett. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. Can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better.
Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses. Breaks into the open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On the run, it's Vincent. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! They take the lead with the 6.
I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over New Mexico. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's Barrett. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught over the middle. It's Ridley. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Barrett. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll run play action. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Gives it on the option. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Off the play fake. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. RPO complete to open the drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Fires to the big fella. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Off play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Give to the running back. Fights off the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking for a gap. It's Patterson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Barrett. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Here's the handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. Looks it in at the 40. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Looking downfield, it's Barrett. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down. Lofts one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.